I'm back. Well, it's been a while since I last posted, and a lot of things have happened, and I'm going to fill you guys in on all of it. But I'll just start out by saying everything is fine. I'm good. I'm just recovering from a bit of food poisoning that I got here in Mexico City at a Japanese restaurant in Polanco. And it wasn't that bad. It wasn't really bad, but it was really annoying. As some of you may know, if you've gotten this type of food poisoning, it could really bum you out, take away your energy. For a couple of days I didn't have a lot of energy and I didn't feel like eating, so it's a good break from eating, so I kind of needed that. Anyways, so I'm here on a bus, an audio bus at the central bus station, and I just bought myself a ticket to Puebla. So I'm heading off to Puebla for a few nights. It's Thursday right now, so I'm going to stay there probably till Sunday, depending on how it goes. And next week, Wednesday, next week, Wednesday is when I fly back to Toronto. So I just have a few more days to enjoy what's left of this journey, and it's been a pretty crazy journey so far. This guy here is pretty loud, so I might wait till he's off. Sorry about that. That guy's, he's back. His voice is pretty loud, so I'm gonna wait till he's done. Okay, I think he's off the phone. I hope so. We'll find out. Anyways, a lot has happened in the last couple of weeks. And so I came here to Mexico to celebrate New Year's Eve with my girlfriend, Ashley. And that was the premise. That was the whole reason for coming here. And then during that time, the New Year's event, so forth, there are a couple of things transpired that made it so that it would be not, basically it just made me rethink the whole relationship thing and made me pull away. And anyways, the thing was all very reactive, and there's a lot of emotion involved and so forth. I don't want to get into the dirty laundry details about it, but just to say that we decided it would be better just to go our separate ways for now. And yeah, that's that. Saying that, it did disrupt my travel plans because I had booked off this time, to be together and travel and so forth. And, that didn't happen. So I had to reorganize myself and rethink my time here. So I've been spending the majority of the time in Mexico City, staying in Condesa, which is an neighborhood of Mexico City, which is very gentrified. It's very anglicized. I noticed now that there are a lot of foreigners living there. A lot of people from the U.S. Living there, and it's changing quite a bit. Anyways, that's where I've been staying because it's very convenient. There's great restaurants. There's, cafes. I love the trees. I love the foliage. Just everything about that neighborhood is very safe. It's probably the safest neighborhood of all of Mexico if you come here. Just so you know. And I've been spending my time just exploring more of Mexico City. I was hanging out with a couple of friends that I met here. I think there's a video of rocks that I posted that you might have watched, where we went around exploring galleries and museums and so forth. So I did do that. And so I've just been doing that. And now I'm heading to Puebla for a couple of days to explore that city. And take it day by day. That's just how it is. So let's see where we get up to and where I end up staying in Puebla. And follow me along. Thanks for sticking around. And see you soon. Well, guys, I'm in Puebla. Arrived a little while ago. Checked into my room, which I haven't shown you yet. It's nothing special, but hey, it's cheap and cheerful. And so I'm just taking a little walk around. It's I'm not sure what time it is. It's just about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to be looking for a barber shop here. And hopefully I could find a little pastry shop. I want to get something to eat, like something like bread or something. 'Cause my stomach is still not quite right from the food poisoning. So I gotta take it easy with the food, not overdo it. Anyways. It's nice to be in another town. Puebla's it's a nice place. 2.5 hours or so from Mexico City. Pan. It's a pastry shop. Maybe they have pastry. Let's see. They have pastry. Hola. Oops. ¿Cuánto vale?
35 y 30 el pancito.
¿Qué es tipo de pan?
Es de elote.
Ah, de elote, sí.
Ajá, el triángulo de elote.
¿Cuál va?
¿Caliente o así está bien?
¿Cómo?
¿Caliente?
Ah, sí, caliente.
Sí.
I'm just gonna get this little cornbread for 35 pesos.
Sí. $25, perdón.
Sí.
Aquí.
Gracias.
Sí. No, te lo entrego. Gracias.
There it is. Well, I'm walking around downtown Puebla. I'm getting close to, I guess, the historical center, you would call it. Just up there. As you can see, it's actually quite a nice walking city. There's a lot of pedestrians walking around.
Algo para comer, tacos de carne asada, chorizo, longanizas.
Wow. It's not cheap. This restaurant here is not cheap. So we're looking at prices anywhere from over 200 to 500 pesos. The most expensive I see here are like steaks and stuff for like 545 pesos. And the moles are 350, 370. It's not cheap, but you know what? I guess that's just what it is. It's actually not as bad. It's actually not as bad as if you were to go to Mexico City. It's a nice little bar. Mezcal. Buenas. Hola. So, if you're into mezcal, you're at the right place. Oh. Carrying all this stuff. It's a big drag. So I'm traveling light. I left my big piece of luggage at Ashley's apartment. I'll be picking it up on Monday at 1 o'clock. And that night, at 1 in the morning, I'll be catching my flight. And that will be this chapter. Hopefully there will be another chapter to look forward to. But I have to say this chapter was a very strange, abrupt one for me. Something I wasn't expecting or accustomed to, but you know, one thing you have to know is that when you're with somebody in a relationship, and what I've come to discover, and I should know better, is that when you start to see the red flags, when you start to see the signs,
y más. Y tú no reconoces ni lo que es amar. Yo me puse dispuesto a tus pies y tan solo con desprecio me has pagado, pero ahora, si una vez dije que te amaba, hoy me arrepiento.
There you have it.
Si una vez dije que te amaba, no sé lo que pensé, estaba loca. Una vez dije que te amaba.
So what I was trying to say is that even though you feel like you're in this secure relationship, there's sometimes these red flags that come up and you don't ignore, like you don't, it's not like you ignore them, it's that your heart wants what it wants. And then your brain kind of rationalizes it with your intuition. So your intuition could be saying red flags, your heart's saying no, I want this person, I don't want to let him go. And then your brain goes to work and sorts it all out so that you stay. It rationalizes everything. It makes up excuses. It comes up with reasons. Sometimes, if you don't listen to your intuition, it just gets worse. And then you've prolonged the suffering. You prolong the inevitable. And then it happens. The inevitable happens, and then you look back and you say, damn, why didn't I act? Why didn't I pay attention? And like I said, the heart wants what it wants. The mind will do the rest to make it right. Anyways, it's good. Ultimately, it's all good. And that's just how you have to look at it. It's all good. And, no hard feelings, no nothing. Just next chapter. Right now, my next page in this new chapter is to find a place to eat. So I'm gonna look around. Well, I thought I should at least show you the square as the sun is sort of going down. It's quite nice, quite beautiful. There's a nice vibe here. Now, when I was here last time, I think I was only here once, but it was during COVID. And during COVID, things were not quite the same. Things were not quite the same. So, but now that we're not in COVID, I don't know. I like it. It's yeah. Definitely worth visiting Puebla for a night or two, I would say, and wandering around this historical area. I think you would like it, especially if you've never been here before. I really like the street life here. Families are out. The weather's perfect. You know, being away from the harsh Canadian winter is just, I can't describe it. Some people like the winter, but it's just not me. So that's how it is. Puebla. There you go. Okay, I guess I'll go off and find my Italian restaurant.